What is up, friends and family, to another episode of The Refined Alchemist. As always, I got a pretty interesting show. First and foremost, if you're new, I highly recommend going back and watching at least one of my videos, The Difference Between Meditation and Magic. It's probably one of the most crucial videos you'll probably ever see, in my opinion. Moving on. So if the anomalies that I've already posted isn't enough, well, I've got some more. And it turns out that I'm probably pissing some people off posting some of this shit, but I don't know, man. This is shit I'm seeing with my own eyes. Now, right after the Night Flyer video and NASA's playing God, weird shit's been happening to my accounts. I mean, even more so than usual. Well, my computer got bombed a couple days ago. You remember this? Okay, so that was from a couple days ago. My computer got bombed, like I said. Had to wipe it and start over. Anyway, moving on. So I guess they really don't want us telling the truth of what's really going on. I got a bunch more interesting shit that we're gonna get into. So this next clip here, all right, I'm gonna see if I can loop it. No, I'm not gonna waste my time trying to see if I can loop it, but right before the guy walks in the frame and I kill the camera, you can hear one of those air horns or trumpets in the background. You might have to turn the volume up and wait for it a couple times. But yeah, check this out. And not to mention that the scenery is kind of, I don't know, man, it's a little ominous. Now, I also took a couple of miscellaneous clips from two different cameras. So this first clip is from the camera that I usually make videos with. All right, hold on. So in that video, you can hear one of those trumpets sound. A couple seconds later, after the guy passes, I realized that I heard like a trumpet sound in the distance, and I'm like, damn, man. So I tried to get the camera started again. Now this is only a couple seconds, later. You can kind of hear him a little bit more, but then I grabbed my other camera. Now with the other camera, you can actually see the clouds and the weirdness, that's kind of going on. It kind of looks like a mothership in the background. At the end of the video, I'll post a couple videos that I enhanced. It doesn't really make it out, but it kind of reminds me of that Independence Day movie with the freaking mothership coming in. Check it out. So right about here, I'm just amazed by what I see now. First of all, in the last pictures, I can only change the spectrum. I can't really add color that's not already there. You could see, if you pay attention to the videos, you might have to go back a couple times, but if you look in the driver's side window of the black SUV that's sitting there, you can see the rainbow color appear on the glass. Again, I'm going to make a small video here in a second and show you exactly the settings and shit that I have for it. So, yeah, let me show you how I do that real quick. Alright, so here we go. So, this is my little bullshit program. I go up here to create edit, right? So over here, basic settings, clarity, enhance, right? Magic Wizard. So let's do that. Okay, so it clears it up a little bit. Then if I go to adjust, gives me a couple options: light, color, clarity, right? I kind of go through them. So the first one is light. So usually I just move the bar down just a little bit, right? And color, usually I put all the way up to show the colors that's there. Put the clarity most of the way up, and then turn the vignette, which is just to add a little bit more darkness to it. And then I save a copy, right? Let it do its thing. And go back up to create it, edit, do the same thing, enhance, go to adjust, right? Not too much. And add tons of color, clarity, and again, turn down the darkness just a little bit. Now look at that. Okay. And save a copy. Now once that's done, the last stage is go back up to edit again. Go to draw. Right? Choose all fancy schmancy colors. Right? Right? And then usually save. Oh, save will be up there. Right? Okay, so now we should have a finished product. So here's our first photo. Bam. So yeah, that's a lot of work right there. All right, you have to do that for every photo. So if you're outside and you're snapping, I don't know, 100 photos and a couple videos, the videos you have even less options, kind of sucks. Okay, so that being said, so I go outside and I snap a bunch more photos. Right now, the first three, I literally run like outside and I see this really crazy storm in the distance. Like, I don't know, man. She was very ominous to say the least. So again, you're gonna go through the same process that I just went through. It's gonna be 4 photos. Now, what's interesting is none of the settings add color. It just enhances the color that's already there and changes the light spectrum. And you can see that in the photos. Like, eventually the grass starts looking fake and, stupid shit, but it doesn't add color. Okay? So check out the really hardcore neon yellow aura around the house and around the treetops and around the clouds in the distance. But check this out. The next 4 are from the same area. About 5 minutes later, uh, same color process. And then after that, I got a short video trying to film the clouds. Alright, so let me put those in there. Okay, so that's some pretty interesting stuff right there already, right? So it's 6/16, 6/14, 2018. Six sixteen, 6/14, 2018. Hold on, can I take a picture of this? Yeah, hold on. Alright, so I got a couple pictures of that. Wow, what are the chances of that? 6/16, 6/14, 2018. Anyway, uh, that's probably a pretty good time to go outside and smoke a cigarette, don't you think? I mean, but I got 2 cameras. Let's see what we see. I'll be back. And there's such a haze out. I don't know if that'll show up. Shit is insane. Look at that up there. I can't turn the camera up because it gets dark, but it's so hazy back there. And then yeah, it looks like there's like an electrical signal going through the sky. I hope that shit picks it up. And what do we have here? Up that way there's a church on the other side of that barn where all that haze is. Look at that. That's where I usually see. Whoa, what was that? Usually there's plumes right there coming up over those trees. And then look past those trees. Hold on. Look how hazy it is up there. And then over that way, military base. There's actually a train going on. Can I film it? Read through those trees there. Yeah, you can see it moving. Yeah, 6 o'clock in the morning. Look at that. Alright, so yeah. Okay, so I don't have too much time left to make the videos. So near the end of that clip, you seen something that ran across the yard lightning fast. I've tried 1.5 million times to zoom in on it, slow it down, or whatever, and you can never see quite clearly what it is, but it's higher than the grass. And yeah, and it moved probably 60 feet, 70 feet in a matter of a half a second, not even a quarter of a second. Now I shortened it down even further, so you could actually see it on a loop or pretty close to a loop of, you know, it running across the field. I'm gonna put a couple photos in there so you could actually see, or not photos, but small clips so you could actually see it. Hold on. There was trees there. Yeah, you can see it moving. There was trees there. Yeah, you can see it moving. There was trees there. Yeah, you can see it moving. Then I took some photos of the area and went through my little filtering process. Now, to see this with the eye was just a crazy sight. First of all, just the scene itself with the light shining through the trees and the fog, quote unquote fog, coming up over the trees and stuff. But then when I start running it through the color spectrum, you can see the rainbow in that shit. Now, as I've already showed you, way back when I actually do the editing, it doesn't add stuff that isn't there. You know, it just enhances the stuff that's already there. So the next couple photos, you'll notice that there's a lot of color in the pavement, the concrete. Well, during the day, if you look at that, there's like, I don't know, crushed glass, maybe sand, whatever, in the concrete. And yeah, it looks like you're walking on diamonds during the day. So yeah, all right, so let me put those back in. Okay, so that was this morning. First thing in the morning, you know. It's like, what time was it? Did I say it was? 6:16. So, yeah, that's interesting. 6:16, I ran outside and it was able to catch basically what looks to me like the rake yet again running across the yard. So that's 4 encounters with this fucking thing since I've been here. 4 encounters, plus many other things that I haven't stated in videos. But just because I didn't say it doesn't mean it's not happening. So a couple days ago, I decided to take the kids to one of the parks, and you know, here in the area, there's like a little creek, a rollerblading thing, so we could go rollerblading and stuff. I saw the armada again of triangles, you know, pumping all kinds of crazy shit. So first, let me put a little clip so you can kind of see the scenery. It's about a minute long. See the scenery of where we were when I took the next photos, because the next photos are quite interesting. What is up, friends and family? Look at this. Well, decided that I was going to go to the park today, and Yeah. Yeah, the little park right here. It's like, I don't know, bluish color. No, nothing like good old fashioned chemtrails. I mean, just look at that. All the clouds are just bursting with goodness. Let's take a couple pictures. Alright, so right there in that video, you can see, you know, the scenery of what's going on in the Armada that's going, you know, on around us, and how all the clouds are like sending up plumes of this shit into the air. And you already seen it first thing this morning, you know, what it looks like first thing in the morning. So the next couple pictures are really interesting. The first three are basically one of the primary triangles that was like as close to me as possible. I pointed out so you know what to look at. Here, so let's put these in there. So that was one of the clouds. Now, the next couple of pictures are going to be what I think is one of their drones from that same cloud just a couple minutes later. But the last photo, you'll see a zoom in of what I think is one of the TR-3B drones. Like, you know, I want to put two of those photos in so you get an extended period of time to pause it and whatever. All right, check this out. So if that's not bad enough, we go up to the park. Me and the kids go up to the next park, which is like about a mile up there, up the street. And this was the most satanic park I think I've ever been to. First, the pool was surrounded by, you know, squares with a circular little pool. Could have been like a sacrificial thing. You know, I didn't really get too many photos of it. I got some videos. But then there was a cave that goes underground that was obviously filled in with rocks and stuff, which was kind of interesting in itself. So let me put that little photo or little quick cave in. So this is kind of creepy, right? So, oh, yep. Huh. Wonder how many sacrifices took place here. Yeah. It was like non-palatable water. It was a pretty elaborate freaking area, huh? And then we got the local Masonic pool, right? Okay, so the next video is we walk away from the cave and the pool, and there's this huge shrine thing set up, like a, I don't know, a pedestal type thing, and a huge cross up in the woods. So that's kind of interesting. But you can see the layout of the land, and there's another cross on the ground, and you can see the Masonic pool, and you can see, like, you know, an Archibald over in the corner. Yeah, it's a Bible thumper community, all right. Here, check this out. Oh, in Bible Thumperville, we got huge ass shrine, right? Look at this shit. Let's go up this and see. Let's see what this is. Oh yeah. Hey, geniuses. Is there an actual path? Yeah. For, you know, us old retards? If anybody asks, we just say we're sacrificing the lamb or some shit. Sacrificing babies. We're just sacrifice Gage.
Oh God. No wonder you're not allowed up here.
Look at this shit.
Oh my God. Dude, you suck.
So what the hell's like the point of this cross?
To be here. Like, hey, nobody's allowed up here.
So this is our adventures
Dude.
for the day.
Look at this. Look at how big this is. Look at this.
Another cross.
Wait, hopefully I can get another rock.
And get to take some pictures. And yeah. Then we got the good old fashioned. Hey, don't hit me. Masonic pool down there. Yo, yo. So I don't have too much more time to make this video. So I think that's pretty much where I'm going to end it for now. I will be making more. They're not going to be as in depth as these last couple ones where I was incorporating, you know, stuff. Just be safe, people. Things are getting really, really weird out there. Really, really weird. Alright, man. I love y'all. Be safe.